Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to Delta Rules. In today's video, we got more unusual options activity. Now guys, keep in mind the information presented by Delta Rules and myself is for educational purposes only. Trading stocks and options involve risk that are not suitable for all investors. Please make sure to always do your own due diligence. Now, if you guys ended up on this video and you don't know anything about options, I do have 3 courses down below in the description. Just go ahead and follow them. That will teach you about options from top to bottom. Now, I also do have a scanner or a video showing you how to set up a scanner on Thinkorswim for unusual options activity. Now, the first stock that we're going to be looking at today is going to be PARR. And this is PARR Pacific. They're pretty much in the energy business, oil, gas, all that stuff. Looking over this, let me actually minimize a couple of things here. Looking at the chart, first things first, looking at the chart, this is the 6 month. Let me make sure. Yeah, the six month 1 day. We could tell that this is trying to actually catch some type of support there at that $13 level, or the $14 level, which it has before. So it looks like it's trying to bounce, and it does reflect on the option chain. Coming over here to the September, we could actually tell that someone was in this 20 calls, and it doesn't look like it was doing very good for them. So it looks like they actually rotated over to the 17.5 calls. So the 20 calls weren't doing too good. It fell off. So he pretty much wants to get 2.5 closer to the money. So 20 minus 17.5, that is 2.5. So it's pretty much trying to take $2.5 closer to the money. I'm guessing he saw a deal and took it, and this was pretty much the deal right here. So the 17.5 call purchase, he purchased it for 178, which is close to the ask price. It pretty much looks like he was pretty much averaging down on this one, because it does look like that hadn't gone very good for him. If we actually look at let's actually hold on, let me switch the color on the chart, switch it to yellow. I usually don't do this much. This is usually something for educational purposes, so I usually don't change the charts too much as far as what color I want. But if we send that option, and this is the one that he got out of, if we send that option to yellow, it's actually going to show us that option and exactly how it's been moving. Let's take a look at the yearly. It doesn't look like it's been moving too much. However, for the past couple of months, which is pretty much, it looks like the time that he's been holding that option, it has been taking a hit. It was a 239. It has gone down to 115. It's possible that he might have even gotten in when it was a higher price. So he's pretty much averaging down right now. He's saying, hey, that didn't work out too well for me. I'm going to get out and I'm going to get in to the 17.5 call. So this is pretty much what I'm looking at. It looks like someone is coming in here and actually buying the dip. Let me just switch this over back to red. There we go. Okay, so it looks like someone it's literally coming in here and literally buying the dip. They're trying to catch that falling knife. I love it when someone else does this for me, because then I could go in there once it's coming back up. Once it stabilizes and it comes back up, I could actually get into those options, and those are usually a very sure buck in this situation. So there's not a very risky bet. When someone has caught that support for you. So this one looks good. I really like how this is looking, especially with all of the energy, oil, things going on right now, all of the reopening going on as well. This is something I'm really looking at. Second company we're going to be looking at today is actually going to be FUN, and this is actually Cedar Fair. They pretty much are they operate regional amusement parks and water parks, along with they also own some resorts, hotels, and recreational properties. So this is pretty much like a reopening play once again. This is one I was looking at here. Now coming down here to the option statistics, we could tell that 37% of the options, of the call options that were purchased today, were purchased at the ask price. Coming over to the chart, we see that this hasn't actually doing really good. Let's go back over to the 3-year. We can see that pre-pandemic highs were actually quite high. It was at 55 before everything started happening with the pandemic. So it's recovered pretty well. It bottomed out at $13, and it has been going up ever since. So you know, this is one that has been doing good ever since the pandemic started. So you know, this one's the one that recovered pretty well. However, it does have some room to grow. Coming over here to the option time and sales, we could see there's quite a bit of green, especially for the call side. I don't have any filter set up on here, so we could tell there's just somebody in here coming and buying very, very expensive options. These are $2,300 options each contract. Somebody came in here and bought 350 of those. So it just looks like someone's being very aggressive as far as this goes. So this is one I'm looking at. Cedar Fairs, I really like it for a reopening play. But that's pretty much it, guys. I really appreciate everybody that has been subscribing, liking the videos. I really appreciate that. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Love you guys.